Greetings, Aloha-Inlakesh-Namaste, because that spells gain, and we do have everything to gain. I'll tell you a joke to start with. Happened to see a post on Facebook about these wind turbines, and they're sitting in landfills because they can't be recycled. Well, wasn't the whole purpose of these air turbines to do with renewable energy? And should that not have been taken into the design? But this reality is completely backwards. It's actually quite a joke in a way. You've got to see the funny side of it. Let's talk about something else. Let's put it in the context of the Disney cartoon Robin Hood and think of one of the Sheriff of Nottingham's guards, one of the turtles who every hour goes, 5 o'clock and all's well. Well, yeah, 5 o'clock, look, and it's still daylight here because I operate daylight saving. I don't mess about with the clocks. To everybody else it might be 4 o'clock, but if I have to use some time measurement, then I'll stick with BST. Greenwich Mean Time. We can keep the Greenwich, flatten it with a house from Kansas when it lands on it if it's in the east. What a horrible thought. Anyway, no, 5 o'clock, because that is daylight saving. Because look, if it was 4 o'clock, it's going to get darker earlier. So am I not saving myself some daylight? I'm not saving it for everybody else. I mean, how can you save daylight? It just is. That's so ridiculous. But it's funny as well. Anyway, I got carried away earlier. If you haven't come across the channel, do look for Brian's Scott channel, Reality Revolution, and the associated Facebook group called Reality Revolution. Some wonderful, wonderful souls. You just feel the love and the energy amongst the group. It's highly recommended, as is the audiobooks, and Brian does a marvellous job on that. Anyway, I digress. To the point. New controversial theory about the mind being electromagnetic. Well, I've not even looked at it because I know the answer to that. And it all comes down to having a little bit of knowledge over a lot of different things. And it rests on the EA. With this one, it's that silent 27th character of the angel leash, the English language, and the vowel shift, where the E has become an A and the A has become an E and so on. Hence you have an I spelt EYE, and you have England spelt with an E, but it's pronounced as an I. Funny that, isn't it? I wonder how many people have even considered that. But look at your five senses. There's EA in everything, if you think about it. Don't be fooled by the spelling. You can see, you can hear, you can feel. By extension, taste is to eat. Well, there's an EA there. And what have we missed here? Always miss one, don't I? What we got? Sight, sound. Oh, smell. Well, to smell something, what do? You breathe. So you've got, let's spell this out properly, breathe. You've got Baal, Ra, Ia, V. So it's the two aspects of Janus, yet again, shown to you. And, oh, let's go on to something else here. This is going to be a little bit crude, but it's a perfect analogy in a way. Something else that this reality, they twist around, look. Let's get this sorted out. See which finger I have my ring on. That's because I married myself. You see, if you put, I can't do this with, if you put the ring on, you put the ring on that finger, which everybody does, it's not in the middle. Remember, there is no middle pillar, and you want to break through, you got to push right up. Sorry, I know it's a bit crude, but I think you get my point. I mean, it's there right in front of you on your hand. Which is the highest? Well, it's the middle path, isn't it? It's shown to you right there on your hand. I mean, look at your palms as well. The lines will tell you everything that you need to know. These bio-vessels are far more than you think they are. Look at somebody's smile, and if they have a stronger smile on the left side of the face, you'll find that they have a more creative brain. If their smile is stronger on the right side, then it will give you an indication that they are more analytical and mathematical. It is all there to be seen. That's, like I said on the last video, real news, which also reminds me, I was listening earlier to a presentation, and I'll put the link in the description for this one, on Brian Scott's channel, another fantastic reading of Florence Scovel Shinn, and it backs up what I said on the previous video about real news and signs in nature, if you have the eyes and ears to hear and see. And yes, I deliberately said that way round. This reality is an illusion. It's all backwards. Everything is backwards. It's an innate cycle. This was something else I was going to talk about. Well, it's going up and down the numbers as well, if you think about it. The whole is the zero, the organic. We were one, we are one. We're in two forms, classified as male and female. You've got 3 and 4 is so significant in everything. The 4 rivers of Eden. What is known as the third ear, the third eye, which is actually your first. You've got your 5 senses. You come out in a fetal shape, regardless of whether you're going to be a bird, a fish, a reptile, or a human, or anything else. It all resembles the number 6 because it's the waters from below, so the head is down. So you keep climbing. You want to find 7th heaven, but you've got to go beyond and past this innate state, which this reality is. It is on an endless loop, a cycle which is shown by the seasons of birth, growth, decline and death, which the seasons do, the sun does as well. It is shown to you in every possible way. So you want to go past 8 and then you become a 9, you be 9. Because 9, you've now got the head at the top. You flipped yourself back over the right way. That's when you found the creator within. You go through the sun, through the 8, through the seasons, and then you come to the 9. Anyway, plenty of information there, and I will say ta-ta for now.